AskReddit by deleted. What's embarrassing for a grown man to still be doing? Bullying people in the workplace like they think they are in high school. This a guy picked on me for almost a year. I was going to say nothing because people should do what they want to be happy, but after reading the comments I realize I was wrong. Me too. I read the title and was prepared to be annoyed and then yup, flush the damn toilet you child, lol. Not being able to admit you are wrong when shown. Doubling down on something just because you don't want to be embarrassed is middle school shit. You'd be surprised what professions of people are sometimes the most stubborn. I've dealt with most. One way to lose a ton of respect to me personally just irks me. Admit your mistakes. I get it. We are all human. We all get shit wrong. We all make mistakes and it's okay, most of them can be undone with open communication, but not when you're denying something happened. I argued with a lady for a couple minutes about why I called her on the number she entered in the scheduler call feature in our software. Her reaction? Why are you calling this number? How did you get this number? You should never be calling me from this number from the get-go. Before I could even introduce myself, she accused me of lying when I told her I was just calling her on the she entered on the form. Still can't believe it to this day. To be that confidently incorrect is baffling. LMAO. Playing TikTok vids loud as fuck in public. A big one for me is typing on your phone with the fucking ringer on in public. Click 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 click. Denying the words they spoke 5 seconds before. Arguing when calm feels like a life hack for me. I've gotten into arguments where maybe I was caught off guard with the topic or was a little too emotionally dependent. But if you ever feel like you're in the right of an argument, just be the calmer one of the bunch. You'll notice angry people fuck their words up a lot and often don't think before talking. Pulling their pants all the way down at the urinal. This is some serial killer behavior. Throwing tantrums. Grown-ups having temper tantrums are insanely scary and disturbing to come across, even more so when you have a personal connection with the individual. Forgetting to flush the toilet after pooping. My fucking housemate not only forgets after shitting, he also pees all over the fucking floor. I am 19 and I am having to clean up a grown man's piss on a near daily basis. Edit. I'm female. Me and the rest of the housemates have asked the other male housemates to talk to him about it, as we've provided materials to clean up and have sent several polite messages in the group chat already. If he doesn't stop still, I'm gonna contact the res hall admin about it. Probably using a username like mine. I feel you, brother. Not understanding people have different perspectives. Well, that's not how I see it. Not having good hygiene in public and in private. I have a co-worker and our job requires us to be here for 12 hours straight. He says he doesn't need to take showers because he's not here to impress people. TF. Edit. Seems like he found this comment lol. Fuck you, Matt, you smell like a wet dog in a flooded basement with no working sewage, and I truly wish your wife GF good luck for even procreating with you, and we all know you just rinse your bowls with water only. Road rage. I'm talking to my wife on the phone, laughing with her, and this idiot behind me gets out of his car and confronts me because he thought I was laughing at him for getting cut off in traffic. WTF? Thinking every minor inconvenience or everything everybody else says or does is automatically a personal affront to your dignity and liberty. The level of narcissism required to sustain a persecution complex is a product of external circumstances, sure, but it's so toxic it's hard to be sympathetic to it. My manager looked at me and said, with all of my male co-workers in the room, I hope I can try you out in bed. You must be a freak. I reported him and he was terminated. Okay. I need to ask. What type of industry? The context there is mind-boggling. Makes Pennywise look like a normal everyday CPA. not knowing, or be willing to take initiative to learn basic life skills like cooking, cleaning, shopping for groceries, etc. I have a single cousin in his late 30s who lives in the house his mom bought him, and she still comes over multiple times every week to stock his fridge with groceries she buys for him, do his laundry, and cook for him. He's not disabled and has a full-time job. Edit, rephrase the answer to actually match the question. My mom says, they're men, to excuse the laziness of the men in my family. I've started pointing out that she didn't have to raise my brothers that way. Having a superiority complex, thinking that whatever they say is correct and everyone around them is dumb. I think it's more rude than embarrassing, but whatever, it's annoying. Making everything into an innuendo without reading the room. The reading the room part of this really saved it from being downvoted to hell. Pretending to be a gangster like we did when we were 18. I'm nearly 30 now and I still have people I know who think it's cool to blast out drill music in their mum's car, smoke weed all day and pretend they're from the hood while they work in retail and live at home with their parents. Not inherently bad things. This guy's a gangster? His real name is Clarence. Basing all of their personality on the Greek alphabet. That original study on hierarchy amongst wolves have been debunked, and the author himself has even pleaded many times to the publisher to stop publishing it. https://davmech.org/wolf-news-and-information/. Plus, even if it was true, our last common ancestor with wolves lived before the non-avian dinosaurs went extinct. We literally have more in common genetically with guinea pigs than wolves. Losing their temper over nothing. Untreated anxiety can cause anger issues, basically protection center of brain going off the rails. Men have been discouraged from seeking treatment. Anxiety can also cause depression, emotional shutdown, memory issues, and other issues. Get treatment. Your life will get better. If it isn't because of mental health, then grow up. Knew a guy who is like 23 and refused to get a job. Something about how he doesn't work for anybody else and shouldn't have to if he doesn't want to, so he basically just relies on his GF for income. Wow. A male sugar baby. Being unreasonably grossed out by periods. Like I can get them being gross in the equivalent of taking a shit because they are both essentially just waste products, but if you're embarrassed by someone minding their own business and just carrying a box of tampons, then that's just fucking weird. You don't get embarrassed when buying toilet paper, and a tampon is a sanitary product just like toilet paper. I remember buying tampons for my girlfriend one time and some lady gave me a dirty look as if I were in the aisle maliciously. Another time I was looking for the specific ones my girlfriend asked for and a lady walked in, looked at me and walked out of the aisle. I don't know what the deal is with people and period products. Going to college high school parties in an attempt to fool himself he is still young. You. Watch out for those types. It's often not just the illusion of youth that they are looking for at parties like that. Refusing to eat vegetables. It's alarming how many dudes I've met that just won't eat veggies. Getting mummy to do his washing. A couple of years ago I met a woman in her late 50s that had a late 30s son still living with her. This was my first time meeting these folks, and the mom had just gotten home from work when her 38 or so year old son comes up to her in a huff with, "The washer isn't working and I don't have any clean clothes," expecting her to take his clothes to the local laundromat to wash them for him. It was wild to see live right in front of me. I'm a first generation immigrant and I could never imagine talking to one of my elders in such a way, especially not a parent. Shaving into the sink without cleaning it afterwards. Peeing all over the toilet seat. Chasing after high school girls. Removed. Well, it would be embarrassing for most men I reckon, but I am shopping for pink sweaters for my little dog Agnes. I am not really embarrassed about it. Well, now we need a picture of Agnes in her pink sweaters. Please and thank you. Giving other men shit for showing emotion or crying. Men deserve to show emotion without people shaming them for it. If you're a man shaming another man for expressing emotion, you're doing shit wrong. Drinking and driving.